Energy is a huge problem in developing regions around the world, particularly in Sub Saharan Africa. This campaign and page is extremely important because it's helping us raise awareness about energy issues that exist in today's world. I think it's extremely important that we raise awareness about this issue because it's a real problem. To be honest, before starting our Energy Challenge project that focuses on the Sub Saharan Africa region, I did not know the extent of this problem, and I'm sure that many other people like me living in first world countries don't know that energy is such a huge problem on the other side of the world. While researching for this project, I learned that in Sub Saharan Africa, it's actually very rare for a rural area to have access to any electricity whatsoever. They need to use traditional fuel sources for their basic needs and to do necessary tasks in their homes. They need to use this for heating, lighting needs, cooking, and much more. Sometimes we mistake electricity for a luxury, but it really isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. For us, electricity is necessary because we use it for basic tasks that we do every single day. Imagine living with none. It's extremely difficult and people shouldn't not have electricity in today's day and age. On the other hand, the urban areas in sub-Saharan Africa usually have electricity, but it isn't even reliable because blackouts and electricity shortages occur often, so the people in urban areas can't depend on electricity either. It's a huge problem, especially in rural areas. Energy is definitely not distributed equally around the world, but even within regions. First world countries like us really need to work together to cut our own excessive energy usage so the world's energy use can somewhat balance itself out. We overuse energy, and some developing countries don't even have any energy. This is why it's so important to raise awareness. If people do not know about the issue, nobody will care to fix it. First world countries use so much more energy than developing countries. In the year 2010, Sub-Saharan Africa used 514 kilowatts per capita of electricity. We can compare this to the United States, who consumed 13,395 kilowatt per capita. Sub-Saharan Africa's electricity use is only a fraction of the first world country, the United States. And let's not forget that Sub-Saharan Africa includes 44 countries. So the United States, which is one country, consumed more than 26 times that of 44 countries combined in a year. This is huge. Every country in the world needs to be able to consume a fair amount of energy. Electricity is a necessity for everybody, no matter where they live. It does not only help people with basic survival on a day-to-day basis, for example, heating and cooking, but it's also crucial for the development of economies of all countries. Electricity allows so many things, starting with industrialization, which is one of the first things that leads countries to developing themselves. A country cannot move forward if they can't use energy and in turn rely on electricity. A region with no electricity is unable to take part in the advantages of the modern-day world and are unable to evolve with the rest of society. Help us raise awareness by sharing our Instagram page, Sub-Saharan Energy 2017, and sharing this video. Let's work together and end energy issues.